Has someone an idea about Steinway?
I've eaten there many years ago. We used to live here, and now we don't.
Oh, okay.
But like I said, I didn't know you had an event center or anything. But
Yeah. Okay, well, let's take a look around. Okay. So, of course, here is our entryway. And here is where we can put our wedding gifts and this bench here.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh, wow.
No, but what they sometimes do.
Ooh. And then here we have our main dining room. Yeah, it's a very shabby chic with a French twist. So here we have the dance floor set up here for an event that we can have the dance floor placed in here as well as in the dance room. So I can show you two options. About how many guests are you looking at having?
Our list has gotten bigger, so we have a huge list that we're, assuming we're not going to come around 250.
250?
Yeah.
Okay, is that without everyone in here or?
No, that's just on the list.
Okay.
You guys have a maximum, is that right?
200 is our max for seated. Yeah, we have a 300 for stand-up cocktail style reception.
That's what it was.
Yeah, so seated we can do 200 of course. What we would do is actually use lots of rectangle tables. The rectangle tables we can seat up to 10. Our rounds can hold 8. Our chairs are fairly large. Unfortunately, we don't have a set-out table. But the chairs that were in the entryway when you came in, those are actually our dining chairs.
Okay.
They just don't have arms. So
it would be like all through the
Oh yeah, we would use the entire event center, of course. We would do 40 in this plate room here, which is the side room here with the French doors. So everything is connected with French doors. We would do 4 rectangle tables of 10 in this room here. And of course it's lit with candlelight as well. In this room here, of course with all rounds, we can do 72. We would actually be incorporating rectangles for your mount as well, which we would do about 50. Along the windows, we would do 5 rectangle tables of 10 there. And then we can go ahead and do rounds here. We can do 6 rounds here of 8.
Okay.
We can actually add additional rectangle tables coming from these French doors as well if necessary. I try to avoid that just to have some sort of a balance with rectangles, rounds, and rectangles as well. And then in this room here, with the dance floor, if we do the dance floor here, this is typically where it's held. Of course, this is what we call our dance room. Dance floor in the middle here, DJ or band would go underneath the windows. Cocktail rounds, we would actually probably have those brought out later. We would actually have to put rectangle tables on top of the dance floor for space.
Right.
Exactly. So what we would do is do, all rectangles here. We would do some there as well, here along this side as well, and then remove them prior to dancing.
Yeah.
So just to give you heads up on that, we would have to remove a few tables.
Okay.
Other than that, of course, if your guest list for any reason decreases, or you find that how many guests are RSVPing and we get right at that 200 mark or even under, then we'd probably be able to avoid that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So 300 standing. So that's
300 standing. Yes, a stand-up cocktail style reception.
And this bar wouldn't be used, or just use that?
This bar can open for an additional charge. We pour beer and wine here only, and soft drinks, iced tea, water as well.
Okay.
I would suggest it for your amount of guests, definitely. It definitely wouldn't be ignored. I would say anything under 150 it would. So you're going to have guests seated back here, so I definitely would consider opening it.
Okay. Wow. So 200, no one would be good on that. Yeah. Okay, and so the food is from Stella Martin.
Oh yes, definitely. I have a packet here for you. We of course do all of our, cooking here. Our chef does work both locations. We all do. So everything is made to order. So it is a fine dining experience. Definitely when you have 200 guests, you're dining alone. So we can around with different orders.
And if you get all of there,
There are some packages, but if you're doing corkage, I would probably just do close to bar.
For your entrees to come out. So even after salad. So definitely that's what we're looking at for time. So the event center does, with the facility fee, have 4 hours that is included.
Okay.
And of course you can add each additional hour at an extra extra charge. So if you're looking at a Saturday or a Sunday, it would be $400 each additional hour after the 4th.
Okay. And how about the tables and linens?
That's all included, right? All of the tables, chairs, linens, glassware, silverware, waitstaff, and bartenders all included.
And how about like a bridal table, a bridal party table? Is that
like a head
usually
table?
set separately? Yeah.
Are you interested in wanting to do a head table to sit alone?
Pretty open. I don't know.
My
I'm
only
just
suggestion
curious
with
about
that is we're really limited on space
Right.
with about 200 guests.
So the arrangement's pretty set.
Yeah, it's pretty. We would have to do is pretty much a configuration so everybody can fit. Our head table typically goes here underneath the full fireplace. We can do around 8. How many guests are? How many in your bridal party?
Too many.
Too many?
We have 6, so 6 on each.
So 12.
Yeah.
Okay. So, an idea that's done as well is, of course, you can have your head table there, along with your bridesmaids and your groomsmen or couples surrounding you as well. They can surround you. Or if you decided you wanted to do a sweetheart table, you can do that in front of the faux fireplace, and then have your bridesmaids and groomsmen surrounding you as well on the 8 tops.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see a map with the table configuration.
Mhm.
Do you ever draw it up so that you can see?
I do on Publisher, and
Okay.
I can definitely email that over and give you an
Are
idea
you
of what it's
interested
going to
in
look
that,
like.
Rachel? A
Yeah.
table map, yeah.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
See what goes in.
I mean, just for the 200 seated.
Yeah, of course.
Other than that, if it's
So are you guys, how booked are you guys?
We're actually booking up pretty quickly.
For next summer?
We actually, our May's almost done, June's almost done, August is almost full. September, I think we still have a few open dates, and I know you were looking at September. Do you have maybe a date you're kind of shooting towards?
We're
Or would be
totally open.
any weekend in September?
Yeah,
Okay,
any
okay.
Saturday, really.
Okay.
'Cause that's what we were thinking, that people were probably really booked up.
Okay.
You know,
Rachel, what's your email address?
It's Rachel, R-A-C-H-E-L, .Beckham,
Did you spell that?
yeah, B-E-C-K-H-A-M, @gmail.com.
Floor plan, 200. Okay.
And then, so if we book it, you require a deposit, I'm imagining?
Yes, we do require a $1,000 non-refundable deposit, but of course it is credited to your closing balance. So, that's how that works, and then we send out a contract as well, so you can take a look at all of our policies on that as well. And then you also get the patio, so I would like to show that to you as well.
Sweet, okay.
Yeah.
And then you can have a band or a DJ or anything like that.
Definitely.
I think that was like roomy.
So out here's our private patio. Of course, it's a really, really nice place for cocktail hour. Your guests can mix and mingle out here. We can get some high boys out here as well. We do have 7 cocktail tables that are already placed that do remain. We add chairs, we add linens, ashtrays, candles. For any guests who do smoke, they have an opportunity to come outside. We do have twinkle lights all through the bougainvillea, as you see here, that do light up at night, and they shine right through the glass. It's really gorgeous.
And then, so is that bar open?
Oh yeah, that's
That's
definitely our main bar.
the main one.
full sit-down meal, they want to have more of a party per se.
Right.
They definitely would go towards the cocktail style reception. It's a little more socializing versus sitting down and having that fine dining experience. So it just depends on the bride and groom what would they like